Now it's time to talk about the Electoral College. It is the reason why back in 2016, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote but lost the presidency to Donald Trump. Confused? Well, you're not alone on that one. Political reporter David Martosco and author Ben Sheehan have some answers.
Every time we go to vote for president, we're not voting directly for the president or the vice president.
Some of America's founding fathers wanted U.S. citizens to pick their presidents directly. Others thought Congress, whom the people elect, should decide. The Electoral College was their compromise. And there's a mathological reason behind it.
The Electoral College is based on the number of representatives plus senators. This gives every state at least 3 electoral votes because every state has at least 1 representative and they have 2 senators.
Ben Sheehan, author of OMG, What Does the Constitution Actually Say?, knows why.
When the Constitution was written, you didn't have the same level of population disparity that you do today among the states.
The number of representatives your state has is determined by its population. That's why 29 million Texans have 38 electoral votes, and tiny Rhode Island only has 4. But when the Electoral College was created, this meant slave states had more voting power because of all the slaves who lived there.
So you had free people in each state counted as 1. Native Americans who didn't pay taxes counted as 0, and all other persons, which really meant enslaved people, counted as 3/5 of a person. States with a very high population of enslaved people, like Virginia, had an outsized influence in determining the presidency.
If you've ever wondered why 4 of the first 5 U.S. presidents were Virginians like me, well, there's your answer. There are 538 electoral votes up for grabs this year, and whoever gets to 270 will live here for the next 4 years. But don't lose heart. Your individual vote does count for something. Unless you live in Maine or Nebraska, where they do everything 1 congressional district at a time, the presidential candidate with the most individual votes gets all the electoral votes. Let's look at battleground Wisconsin. Donald Trump earned 47.2% of the vote there in 2016. Hillary Clinton had 46.5%. The gap was less than 1 percentage point, but Trump secured all of Wisconsin's 10 electors, and you know the rest. The Electoral College has been around since the time of George Washington. So why do 61% of Americans want it abolished today?
Because we capped representatives in 1929, so we're not adding electoral votes. So even while population is growing, the amount of electoral votes is not.
Thank you.
So as we look over past elections, the president has lost the popular vote 5 times in American history. Most recently, of course, was in 2016. Now at least you know why. So get ready, America. Vote, because Election Day is coming.